Hey guys, what is up? My Password here with another video game review. Today we are going to be reviewing Hogwarts Legacy. Um, Disclaimer: I am not going to uh, factor in all the controversy that came along with the game. I'm purely reviewing this based off of gameplay and the game itself. So let's hop right into this. Um, right off the bat, I just finished this game yesterday. I personally really enjoyed the game. It definitely brought back a lot of memories and a nostalgia trip to the franchise from both Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts as well. Um, it was a lot of fun. I think the writing was, at least for the story, was on point. It did what it needed to do. It made you feel like you were part of the world and part of the game. Definitely, it had all the elements of a classic RPG, with character creation, dialogue options, open world. Wow, my bad. The side stuff and everything. It was very fun. The combat was refreshing, though I did have my gripes with it. I thought it was going to be different. There were a lot of fan service stuff, um, with little Easter eggs and references to the movies and books, um, throughout the game. It definitely felt like a Harry Potter slash Fantastic Beast thing. But with what I will get into, what I liked about, I'll start with what I didn't like. Um, my biggest complaint with what I didn't like, outside of the poor performance at launch, for me at least, it was a very demanding game, even on minimum settings, and I have a high end computer, um, and even on console, I know it didn't perform the best, but it still worked. I did find a sweet spot. I wish it was better, but it's super demanding and whatnot. I did not. I was not a fan of the side stuff. A lot of the side stuff, not all the side stuff. Um, a good chunk of the side stuff felt very pointless and um super repetitive. Kind of, it got to the point where it was basically like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where it was just like the same two things across a very huge map. There were a lot of, outside of basically like the Merlin trials that you have to do, which is basically solving puzzles to upgrade your gear slots, um, or like the number of gear slots. Everything else was kind of pointless with dungeons, clearing out dungeons, getting chests, um, some of it was broom flying, and collecting and collection stuff. It was just for like achievements. It didn't really offer anything else to the table. Merlin trials were good, because a lot of them were different than what I was used to, or than what you play in the game. So it felt very lackluster in terms of side activities. The side quests itself were okay. I preferred the relationship quests. There are relationships quests, not romantic relationship, not like romancing, but just like, friendship quests. Because you are only a teenager of fifth year. You do start as the fifth year. I was hoping that you started as the first year, and the game would go through all 7 years, 6 years, or however many years it is, and expand through that, and then possible DLCs would get you those other possible other years. I have no clue if they will put out DLCs or not. I know a lot of us were mad about not having Quidditch in the game. I don't know if that will be an extra content update or DLC. or just if they add another game, do that as well. I have no clue. Um, so who knows? I yeah. Um, I what I also thought was cool. Those were my main complaints I really had about it. I really enjoyed outside of the writing of the story, the characters brought a lot of like nostalgia back of what you've been going through. Uh a lot of new faces, a lot of familiar names. Um, the map was nice. Going through various parts of Hogwarts and Hogsmeade and the rest of the map. Um, Forbidden Forest. I really enjoyed the Room of Requirement, which you get in the game at one point or at some point. It's basically how it's set up like Fallout 4 or Fallout 76 or even for like Elder Scrolls where you can customize your room. And there's a lot of options where you can do that and a lot of building. And then just like in the Fantastic Beast movie, you can um, grab creatures, and then becomes a Pokemon game where you can catch all the creatures. You can breed them. You get materials from breeding as a mechanic there to upgrade your gear and all that stuff. Um, the crafting is simple yet effective. You still got your resources, and you can craft different items going to various classrooms or your room or requirement. Um, so it was overall it was a lot of fun. I think I didn't pay full price. I did get it at a discount. Um, and I didn't play it at launch because I knew there was going to be issues with it to start with. So I waited a little bit. Um, I would definitely wait for the game to be more polished out too. Also, get this game on sale when you can. Um, so yeah, that is my little review. I would probably give it where it is now. I would probably give it um probably a 7.5 out of 10. It wasn't like great. It was more of a nostalgic trip than an actual like new game. Uh, a lot for it's almost a 10 out of 10 if you're a Harry Potter fan. If not, then it's probably like a 5 or 6. But I would I would rate it at 7.5, maybe 8 if I really wanted to be generous. Um, so it is a fun game overall. It pays a great service to the books slash movies. Um, so yeah. Thanks guys for coming out to this review. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe down below. Um, put in the comments what you liked or didn't like about the game, and I will see you all in the next video. I will also put my socials in the description down below, so you guys can follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. But yeah, I will see you all in the next video. So, adios.